Halloween is coming up. I thought I'd dress up for the occasion. And honestly, what is scarier
than ghosts or zombies?
actual living bridezillas?
It's Halloween.
Like actual monsters in wedding dresses. Today, I'm diving into some delusional, outrageous bridezilla monsters that fit the Halloween theme. Because these aren't just wedding stories, they're horror stories. Ooh. Ooh. Story 1. The Vacation Sabotage Bride. Hey, I'm a female of 30, married, and this is about my little sister who is getting married in some months. Me and my significant other have booked our dream vacation after a year of saving, and it's going to be in a month. My sister hadn't planned or set a date for her bachelorette, but now she insists on going to Hawaii and also pitching in for her trip, which also falls on the date of our vacation. I told her to move it at least a week ahead, but no, she wants to do it on that particular week. I don't want to cancel my vacation, which is already paid for. I don't know what to do. She's causing drama in the family due to this. Is she jealous of your vacation? I mean, why would you, if your sister has something planned already for a while that she dreams about, she saved up for it for a year, and then you decide you need to do your bachelorette in that week. It sounds like an annoying little sister.
You're my family and I love you, but you're terrible. You're all terrible.
She chose to book her bachelorette when you already had plans. That's on her. Let her go. Don't contribute and go on your dream vacation. Your selfish sister needs to get a grip. Yeah, and she also wants you to pay for it. Like, you need to contribute as well on top of everything. She needs a reality check that the world doesn't revolve around her. Sounds like the sister is purposely trying to ruin OP's vacation. Oh, and I totally forgot. I'm realizing now that she wants to go to Hawaii for a bachelorette trip. Is she insane? It's not a destination wedding in Hawaii. She wants to go on a bachelorette trip to Hawaii. Hawaii? That is so expensive.
Why not? We're in Hawaii.
And apparently trying to ruin someone's vacation isn't enough. We also need to control their bodies too. Story 2. Appearance control bride. My cousin is getting married this fall and has been full-on bridezilla mode. She recently told me that my natural red hair clashes with her wedding palette, and she asked me to dye a darker shade just for the ceremony. When I said no, she accused me of being selfish and trying to steal attention on her big day. Now she's threatening to uninvite me unless I agree. I honestly can't believe someone would go this far over a hair color. Looks like you get to skip being a prop and spend the day enjoying yourself instead. Patty me would color my hair the day after the wedding. Patty me would promise to have a different hair color and show up in a hot pink wig. One of those caps that make you look bald. By all means, uninvite me. Bridal audacity has really gotten out of control lately. Obviously, she's just jealous of you, how you look. And how can you say to someone, I don't want you to try to grab the attention? Or what did she say? Trying to steal attention. How would you even think that? If I get married and I have a good looking family member or whatever, how would I even think that she's trying to steal the attention? How does that even work? You're getting married. You're literally the center of attention.
Tell me how!
Literally, the whole day is about you and your wife or husband that day. Please don't go to this wedding. Please stay at home. Please, please. And do not dare to dye your hair. Are you insane? You know how hard it is to get that color back? Give her 2 options. She drops the matter and apologizes for treating your natural hair color as some sort of problem. Or you attend wearing a rainbow afro wig. Story 3. The Beige Bride. My cousin is getting married next week, and out of nowhere she sent a group text saying all guests must wear beige or neutral colors. Why is it always family? How? She told us this after most of us had already bought our outfits months ago. When one of my aunts said she couldn't afford to buy a new one, the bride snapped and said,
If you can't respect my vision, don't come.
Now half of the family is furious and considering skipping the wedding. Honestly, is this a normal bride behavior or total bridezilla? I think the last one. How can you even how can you demand this? I think everybody should say yes, we will do that for you. And then come in like another bright color or just the colors that they bought for themselves. Just say yes and then just don't listen to her, please. I want to see her reaction. Are you kidding? This is the perfect excuse for everyone to wear white. The Bridezillas request neutral. White is absolute neutral. Can you imagine everybody's wearing white out of protest? Oh my god, yes, they should do that, definitely. That's my dream. It's my dream revenge for this lady. Let's get on to the next Bridezilla. Story 4. The Destination Wedding Ultimatum Bride. The bride is my cousin and I was asked to be a bridesmaid and my daughter the flower girl. I told her in January that we can't afford to go. I'm a single parent working in school full-time. If I went, I would have to put pretty much everything on a credit card. The cost of just travel hotel would be nearly 2K. Never mind all those little expenses like food, shoes, hair, makeup, etc. And then things like the bachelorette party, etc. There are several other family members who cannot attend, yet she is only not speaking to me. She has also uninvited me from the bridal shower. This has changed our family completely. We were all pretty close with each other. I also feel really insecure and bad about myself because it feels like I'm being judged for where I am at life right now. Oh no. Because you can't afford it, you feel bad? Maybe I'm just overthinking. She's just a bridezilla, she can't help it. Are people really affording spending this kind of money on a wedding? No. I just feel like I would never ask the same of others because you're a normal person, and certainly not punish someone for not being to attend for whatever reason. She is so childish that she's also ignoring you, the only one. Like, what is her... Edit. To add something that is, I think, more important than I originally thought. Her sister, my oldest cousin, had a wedding in December and we attended. I was a bridesmaid and my daughter was the flower girl. But this wedding was 30 minutes from where I live and the only thing I paid for was my bridesmaid dress and of course I got them a gift. Like I went back to my apartment when the wedding was over and I slept in my own bed. Also, the older cousin babysits my daughter twice a week during my school year and they also have a close relationship. I think the destination bride is mad at me for that reason. However, you can't even compare the two. The destination bride is notorious for being difficult and plans have to be adjusted to fit her needs. So I think she's mad I said no to her but yes to her sister. But if you think that those two are even comparable, these situations, you're completely delusional. We have a lost cause here. Entitled bride. Not everyone can afford to travel to a destination wedding. If you're going to have a destination wedding, you need to accept some people will decline. You are right, this bride is super entitled. And if you really want them there, you'll have to pay for them if need be. If you want to act all like a big spender, then you can spend for the cousin you want to be there so desperately. But your expectations are really... Just gonna roll my eyes for this one as I have no more energy. Story 5. Because I love these destination wedding topics. My sister had a nasty breakup with boyfriend, cheating, nasty behavior, got back together and within 6 months sent out an email invitation for a destination wedding. This is how we were all told. We barely speak since she got back together with this man because it was so bad and she doesn't have time for us anymore unless they need a last minute babysitter. Received a nasty text message from the soon-to-be husband telling me I should be able to save $400 a month to attend and if I can't, I should consider a career change. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a groomzilla in the house. This was after I stated, unfortunately, being a single parent income household. Going to school and planning to buy a house, shortly it wasn't in the cards. I don't receive any government support, child support, and make pretty decent money. I'm aware it's ridiculous and he is gross, but gosh, people are so out of touch. I'm hoping it's the age as they are mid-20s and they don't own a home. No, it's nothing to do with age. They're just insane. They're just delusional. Telling me he managed to save $1,100 a month to afford this trip like there wasn't a choice to have a local wedding or not. Life is so expensive in Canada right now. It gets worse. My parents told me they couldn't attend because my mom is having health issues. She revealed to them she's a super private person, so she doesn't share a lot on these matters. But she had surgery in 2024 on her colon and is having side effects. I guess they got berated too because it was an excuse. And my 74-year-old grandmother cannot afford to go as well and she got treated just as bad. No. They're Bridezilla and Groomzilla. They're a perfect match on this one. Stupid ass people. Most people don't have $400 saved for emergency. What a jerk couple. I thought it was super ignorant, OP says. Like, how dare you tell me what to do financially? I don't tell you how to spend your money. Let's get on to the next Bridezilla. Story 6. The custom bride. One of my friends is getting married and decided all her bridesmaids have to order custom-made dresses from a specific boutique. The problem is each dress is
Over $800.
and none of us can afford that on top of travel and accommodation. When a couple of bridesmaids mentioned their concerns, she told them they were ruining her vision. Another vision. We have another vision here, guys. I see a pattern. All of these bridezillas have their visions ruined by people who don't want to listen. And that real friends would find a way. Now there's tension in the group chat and people are considering dropping out. Yes, please, just leave. If you're this delusional over wedding dresses already, I don't want to hear the rest. I'm of the opinion that the bride should pay for the dresses outfits she picked out. Yes, for sure. If you want to have these dresses for your bridesmaids, specific ones from a specific boutique, you better pay for it. Story 7. This isn't good enough, bride. Being out of state and the only bridesmaid, I knew I was going to spend a bit of money on my best friend's wedding. But this is starting to seem a bit over the top. I spent upward of $1,800 on purchasing plane tickets to go to her wedding and a hotel to put us in for the bachelorette party. $2,000 alone for that. Then proceed to pay for the bachelorette party, which put me at about $2,100 on this whole trip. I'm also currently trying to buy a home, but knew this wedding was coming up, so I expected to spend a bit of money. I wanted to provide my best friend with a good time. Yeah, but guys, this is a scary amount of money. Tickets, hotel, bachelorette, and you didn't even talk about your look yet, like a dress and everything. I made a point to get a banging hotel in a dope city where we would have a good time for 4 days, and that's what we did. I thought it did pretty damn good. Until she started making comments about how no one got her a gift, no one made a point to see what she wanted as a honeymoon present, and the comments continued the whole freaking time during her bachelorette party. Here I was, paying for us to be in a hotel for 4 days, paying for every damn event we went to, drinks, food, etc. And all I heard was no one thought to get her a gift. What? Does she even realize how much you spent? Is she even realizing you're paying for everything? I hope so. Bachelorette party was over, wedding happens, they go on their honeymoon, and I fly back home. I thought that was the end of that. I am broke as shit now, but I had a good time. I was happy to provide a cool experience for the two of us. 10 days later, she hits me up saying she went through the wedding cards everyone gave to her and mine was empty. Just wanted to make sure there wasn't something in it that I didn't account for or miss. She expected a gift. She expected like more money. She expected something.
Because you're greedy, schemy, and selfish.
Bruh, did I not do enough? Please correct me if I'm wrong and I should have done more, but what the actual? I don't live paycheck to paycheck, but I also don't have a load of money. I seriously thought I did damn good for what I did, and now they're asking people to fund plane tickets and hotel for their second honeymoon out of the country. Who does that? Is that even the thing? Greedy people are like black holes. They suck everything up around them and just can't stop. Send her an invoice. She's not your best friend. This is not best friend behavior. She is, oh my god, how can you? Please speak up to her. Please tell her exactly what you spent. Yes, a copy of all the expenses you covered. Just send it to her. Don't even reply to that message. Like, just tell her, this is what I spent, lady. Honeymoon present? What the F? Did she buy you a thank you present? I don't know in the US, but in the UK, after the speeches, the bride and groom hand out token presents to bridesmaids and ushers, groomsmen. I got no such thing. Didn't even know that was a thing. Wow. She thought this is my wedding and I'm cashing in. So that's it for today. I am so tired of these bridezillas thinking that the world revolves around them. Tell me guys, would you rather be hunted by ghosts or zombies or deal with a real life bridezilla? Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.